you are already familiar with my work, I can bypass that,
Right.
correct? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You have children?
Yeah, too.
Mhm. Yep, 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 yep. So the first so the first thing that's coming up is they're telling me to just stand by your children. The only thing that you should be focusing on is focusing on the development and the, I guess, the behavior or the well-being of your children. They're speaking to
Mhm.
me about grounding yourself because I see the color brown, and what they're saying is, listen, sometimes she tends to, back and forth. I don't know if it's with emotions or with ideas or with whatever it is, but it's a constant like back and forth, or actually not being able to pinpoint certain things, or not being able to come into closure, or not just, needing further assistance, or just needing something to help you pull through. And sometimes that something that you're looking for is right within you. Sometimes
Right.
it just takes you to sit down and ponder, or rather sit down and meditate, as I would say, as to, okay, this is my situation, this is where I'm at, and this is where I want to be. So, sometimes we because we're human, we like, okay, we need to do this, we need to do that. This is what's happening. Oh, I don't have this. I'm unhappy with my current situation, rather it's my love life, my career, my health, whatever it is. But the
Right.
energy that the energy that I'm having getting from you is they're telling me, listen, tell her to ground herself. You have to be planted. You have to ground yourself in order. You know how sometimes people say stand on your square.
Right.
You have to stand on your square, in order for you to grow, is what they're saying, or find growth in rather spirituality, the physical or the mental. What is your sign actually?
Scorpio.
Oh, that's yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I'm all over the place.
All
All
over the
everything
place.
you're saying, I'm all over the place. I cannot sit around and just focus on one main thing because I'm being pulled in so many directions. So I understand that perfectly.
Right, right. And the interesting thing is, your sun sign is Scorpio, but your opposite sign is Taurus. So very head
Right.
so very headstrong, and Taurus is the earth sign. So I'm feeling like in order for you to be balanced, you have to get out of the water sign, the emotions and the scorpion and the feelings, and pull in the earth sign of you, like balance yourself out with the other aspect of who you are, because you're both water and earth, such as myself. I'm Pisces and Virgo. So sometimes when it get a little hectic for me, or I just have a lot of feelings and tensions or whatever, I have to come into grounding myself. You would do good with Tiger Eye, and yeah, tiger's eye. Get you different forms of tiger's eye, or anything wood will be beneficial for you. And they're also telling me, did you just move, or you planning on moving?
Well, I just moved from Houston to a different place.
Okay, okay, great. Yeah, right. um you need to feng shui your place. Move, you understand, feng shui, right?
Right, right.
Get that together so that you can think clearly. You can, your mind, you can breathe, you can think, because some many cases it's like people have cluttered homes. And when you have cluttered homes, how the outside going to be good but the inside is not good? And not
Inside, right,
and not to
right,
say that you have a cluttered home, but it's to say that you have to approach your mentality and your lifestyle holistically. And they're speaking to me about just your home and clearing it out and bringing about abundance and prosperity.
right.
Before calling you, the spirit realm said, listen, burn some sage for her. So I'm really, really feeling like it has something to do with rather home too. Like you got to clear it out. In certain cases, I prepare floor washes for my clients so that they can, wash out their floors for blessings and prosperity to come about. So that's something that you can do as well. Wash your floors. Just to open the doors for you. Because a lot
Right.
of this, this confusion or this not knowing where to go, thing is with you. And again, I always tell my clients, in this world, in this particular planet, there's no such thing as you don't know where to go. For every problem, there's a solution. You just have to ground yourself and figure it out. You've been on this planet you've been reincarnated. So this is nothing new. It's nothing new under the sun, as they say. You see.
Right.
But again, due to society and this planet that we live in, there's a lot of stress and there's a lot of pressure going on which affects daily lives. But again, the first thing that was coming up was more so like, forget all of the other stuff. The main focus should be with you and your children. You have a boy?
A boy and a girl, yes.
Oh, a boy, yeah, what I picked up was your son, because they said tell her to take care of her and her son. Um, but you're confirming the girl, so your children. Um,
Right.
who's older?
My son.
Okay, okay, okay. Is he acting up or something, or he's
Yes, he is.
okay?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Because I'm in a different state than him, and I haven't,
Oh.
we don't get to spend as much time together now. So it's like his teachers are calling me, telling me that he's acting up. He would say like his attitude. He have a real animated attitude.
Mhm.
And he say certain things. So he kind of get in trouble for the things that he learned at home. And I try to tell him, don't take what you learn at home and bring it to the teachers, because they see that as a sign of defiance.
Mhm.
Because of the things that I teach him at home. So it's like I always get phone calls from the teacher. But, I mean, if they're saying that he's acting up in a way that they're giving a lesson and he learned it a different way, and that's a sign of defiance to them, but he's giving everything the right way,
Then that's
so
not a
that's what it
problem.
is,
That's
right?
just that's not a problem. That's just the way he's learning.
Right, right.
If he's getting everything the right way, then that's just the way he's learning. Um,
Right, right.
yeah. But again, the reason why I'm bringing this light onto your son is because of what your spirit guides is just conveying to me, as far as taking care of you and your son. But I'm like, okay, well,
Okay.
why single out why just say the son and not say the daughter? And that's why I asked the question in terms of what's happening with your son. And as you confirmed, it may be perhaps you live in a different state than him,
Yeah.
emotionally.
Because I,
Go ahead.
and it's probably because I have my daughter here with me and he's not here with me. So
Yeah.
that's probably why.
Yeah. Okay. So then So then that would make sense. That would make sense.
Right.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna last forever. What is he staying with his father or something, or?
Yes.
Okay, well well he needs to be with his father.
Right, right.
He needs to.
Actually,
Go ahead.
we're separated right now because I'm here in school and they're away. So
Mhm.
when I have my daughter with me and I'm taking care of her, and he's with his dad and his dad is taking care of him. So that's probably why they're saying they're not seeing anything with her. But it's
Oh.
more with him.
Right. Yeah, that would make sense. You're right. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, but again, I feel, and again, because you are the mother, you're the first teacher or whatnot.
Right.
And this is your reading, so of course they're gonna say, listen, tell her to just take care, do right by her son. It wasn't mainly like take care of your son, just do right by your son.
Right.
Whatever that means, the story a little bit more than I do. But the key is, and if he's with his father, he's in good hands. Young boys need their dad, just as much
Right.
as they need their mother. But in this society now, he has to be taught how to become a man, and
Right,
that,
right.
so it's okay. But again, if he's attached to you in a sense, and it seems like he's more attached to you than him because you are his mother and you did,
Right.
carry him, but he may just be, adjusting to the change. How old is he?
He's 9.
Oh yeah, 9. Yeah, he's still growing. Completion. Mhm.
Right.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, that's just basically the main thing. That the main stuff that's coming up, and to believe in yourself. Of course, a lot of that comes up with readings. Just to believe in yourself and know that all will go well. You're very intuitive, so listen to your spirit. Okay, listen to yourself. Like when you see this recording, listen to me. That's what it is. Like listen to me, and me is you. So, well, how do you say pronounce your name? I'm sorry.
Verana.
Verana. So listen to Verana. Don't stop. 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 I guess how you call it, because they're showing me eyes. So they're saying stop trying to live in the eyes of other people. And it's not to say that you are, but perhaps you tend to, take other people's advice and go verbatimly like, oh, okay, you know what, I should do this because this person did this, or I should do this because no, you have to do what you want to do, what's right for you, because you guess what, everyone's walking a different path, everyone's
Right.
walking a different journey, everyone doesn't have two children, the way you have it, and you're so again, it's good, it's okay, I'm not saying that don't take people's advice, but at the end of the day, it's your own final decision, because
Right.
you still going to be in a situation where your mind is cloggy, and the reason why your mind may be cloggy is because you're not following your spirit, you're not following Verana, you see.
Right.
And that's very, very important, and again, this is something that we all have to learn. We have to learn to, believe in the spirit, in your own self. Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You have any questions?
No, I don't. I mean, you said a lot. You told me a lot.
Mhm.
Oh.
No, and another
What?
thing, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm listening.
No, but what I was trying to explain to you, just with like journeys in life, it's all about
Right.
patience, and dedication. I find that to the extent that people are dedicated, like constantly doing things, constantly doing what they want to do, and remaining patient, the universe will bless you in that way. And many times the universe bless us in ways that we don't even know that we're receiving blessings. You see, it may
Right.
be a situation where, your car break down or whatnot, and then you have to be at work in a half an hour, and you have no way to no way to get to work, but yet suddenly somebody stops in the streets, and of how can I say, a nice citizen or whatever will stop in the street and take you to work. That's a blessing, So again, our blessings come in many, many different forms. But in order for you to receive your blessing, is I feel personally is from being patient and believing in yourself and being dedicated to your own journey, you know. So with you moving forward, again, following that mind of yours, balancing yourself. I know sometimes it may be hard to quiet down that chatterbox, like quiet down the mind, because it just keeps going and going and going and going, and and as a Scorpio, you go deep. you
Right.
Scorpios, y'all,
Right.
you the researchers. You y'all want to get down to the bottom of this, like we want to get, y'all want to get down to the bottom line, like the what caused the root, what's the root of this. So I do know. I have a lot of close Scorpio friends. I know
Right.
about y'all. But again, what doesn't serve you any good shouldn't get any attention.
Right.
We tend to focus on the wrong things, and that's why you're just gonna be in this, like, this twister, this thunderstorm
Right.
that you're creating. you know. So, if anything, I would like you to leave with just balancing and taking on the aspect of a Taurus, your opposite sign, grounding yourself, bringing in that earth energy, even if, you put flowers around your place to, enhance the aura or the energy of where you're staying at, so that you can think clearer, you can feel better, you can feel lighter, your place can feel lighter, you see.
Right.
So, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Yes. Okay. So, it got disconnected. Let me call her again. See, I'm gonna invest in a better phone. I can't with this. Yes, the line got disconnected.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
That probably was my phone.
Oh, I thought it was mine. Okay, well,
Oh, okay.
you had a question?
I was asking about this number 10, but like you said everything about the number 9 for this year, but I mean, I'm constantly running into everything with 10.
Mhm. Well,
Whether it's like, huh?
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Whether, I mean, it's like everything happened in tens with me. So it's like this number is constantly coming up. So I was wondering what would that be about?
Yes, that will be about new beginnings. That will be about independence. That will be about taking initiative, and that's what I was saying to you, believing in yourself, following your spirit, following that right mind, following Verana. Remember I was saying following you. That's taking
Right.
initiative. That's being independent. That's new
Mhm.
beginnings. You just had a birthday about 2 or 3 months ago. So this is actually your new
No.
year.
Right.
This is actually your official new year. So again, the number 10 deals with self evaluation, new beginnings, and yes, we're in the cycle of a number 9. That's just a general holistic cycle, but everybody
Right.
have a personal cycle. So your personal cycle, if you're saying that you're constantly seeing this number 10, then that personal cycle would be for you new beginnings. And as you just said, you just moved. So that's new beginnings.
Right.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, beloved, feng shui your place. I would, mop it, clean it, sage it, whatever you need to do. You know, as I said, the inside does have a effect on the outside. Even with your temple, your body is your temple. If you feed your body junk, then the outside, it will show on the outside, rather you're tired, rather you have acne, whatever it is. So, just be mindful and approach what it is that you want holistically. Okay?
Right. Right.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for choosing me.
Oh, I'm watching. Trust me,
Mhm.
I'm watching.
Mhm. Thank you for choosing me. And as I always tell my first time clients, feel free to recommend me to other people that will, need my assistance. And I thank you and I bless you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm. Okay, my love. Thank you so much. Have a
All
good
right. Bye
day.
bye.
Bye bye.